Hi guys, welcome to another EUIV video. In today's video I'm gonna be playing as Sweden because I'm so original. Today we'll be bending the fabric of reality because we'll be doing such a powerful strat as Sweden. So without further ado, let's start playing as Sweden. I'm going to delete all of my divisions except for these 5 which belong to this template. I'm going to research basic machine tools, trucks, as well as bombs. I'm going to produce only guns and I'm going to finish the submarines and destroyer, and after that I'm just going to produce convoys. Now let's build one level of infrastructure in Västergötland and then I'm going to build 2 mills there. And let's start our first focus. It's going to be political effort. You might have expected this to be the new DLC gameplay, but I don't have early access to that DLC, so this is all you got. But still, this path is OP and I really wanted to show you. Let's go with Old Guard for Army XP. He looks kinda young for an Old Guard when you think about it. Political effort is finished. I'm gonna hire a fascist demagogue because we have to change ideology if we want to expand. Our next focus is Liberty Ethos. And now you might think that I'm an idiot. And I can't blame you because only AI goes for this path. To be honest, deterrence is kind of good. Besides that, going for militarism and military youth is much better. However, soon you're gonna see what I'm gonna do with this path. Let's research electromechanical engineering. Our next focus is neutrality focus. We won't be going for this path because path to the left is basically superior because it's shorter and we get a nice national spirit, which is deterrence. Anyway, we now got over 10% fascist support. Let's prepare for civil war and let's instantly expand civil support. Issue with Sweden is that it's so good that it has 100% stability at the start of the game, so going for civil war is not possible unless you spam this decision and ruin your stability. Also, let's go for dispersed industry 1. I gotta keep an eye out for this decision, and once it's finished I gotta instantly click on it again. Let's go for construction 1 and improved machine tools. I gotta do this decision for the third final time. And our next focus is deterrence. When I fire up the civil war, I'm gonna lose all of my national spirits, including this one. So I gotta make sure that I fire the civil war before I finish this focus, otherwise I'm losing a really good national spirit. I'm also waiting for this factory to be finished, and I'm also waiting for the election, which is in mid-September, because when I go for the election I'll be able to get another 10% fascist support, which will later on help me with the stability and whatnot. Also, let's go for ground support expert. Here's the election, fascists in the government, I'm gonna go for the first option, and factory is finished in like 2 days. Here we are. I'm ready for the civil war, so I'm just gonna delete all of my divisions. Anti-fascist rates, this gets stability down to 48%, and now I can just ignite the civil war. And yeah, we did it 2 weeks before we finished deterrence. Let's build a mill right here, and I'm gonna put like 6 of these divisions into training. Let's now start justifying on Romania. It's gonna take 8 months. Next focus is why we fight. This is gonna get me 10% stability, 10% war support, and most importantly, it will give me ability to create factions, as Sweden in late 1936. This is epic. Let's take control over this entire state, except for Malmö. They deploy 2 divisions here, I'm gonna destroy them. And now let's improve relations with Germany, with Italy, and most importantly, with our boy Japan. Let's also go for state service, the military, and political loyalty. Next is dispersed industry 2. And let's build 1 more mill here and then 1 mill here. Anti-commuter pact, I'm gonna join it, and now we can do the industrial effort. Actually, let's switch out dispersed industry 2 for paratroopers, I forgot. Let's also start production of transport planes. 5 factories, should be good enough. Now we do a little trolling. Let's create the cheapest possible fighter variant. It's this one, put it into production, same thing goes with the CAS. Let's also make fake production of basically all of the equipment that we have. Yeah, I'm doing this in every single video, how original, I know. And of course I'm gonna steal one of these from Germany, from Italy, and of course our beloved Japan. I think you know why I love Japan in EUIV 4. So let's get military access from Italy, they're gonna just give it to me. Now let's create a brand new template consisting of only 1 infantry battalion. I'm gonna train like 12 of them. Let's now go for dispersed 2, as well as construction 2. I'm gonna send these 12 divisions to Genoa. Don't forget to steal the land lease. Let's go for construction effort, and I'm gonna create faction with Italy. I'm just gonna call it Cheese. Damn, I should have named it Arms Against Tyranny. Okay, I'm gonna send my 11 divisions right here. Next is construction effort 2, and now I can go for war economy just like that. By the way, this is a really hard thing to achieve as Nordic countries because they start with like no war support. Except for Finland, they have okay war support. Justification for Romania is finished. So what if I tell you now that in only about half a year, we're gonna have 10 times our factory count? Well, you probably won't believe me because that doesn't make any sense. Well, welcome to EUIV 4. Here are the paratroopers. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna delete this stupid template, I don't need it. Let's duplicate this one, and let's make the duplicated one just have 1 paratrooper battalion. And I'm gonna convert my troops to that template. Let's now deploy our transport planes. Let's now draw paratroop orders into France. I'll paradrop into Paris, Orleans, Tours, and also Lille. And after that I'm gonna go down to Lyon and I guess Le Mans. Let's go for radio. Although we won't need it. Trust me, we won't need it. By the time we get it, we'll probably conquer like half of the world. Let's declare war on Romania, and now we're power dropping. Paris has fell, Lille has not, Orleans has fell, Tours has fell. That was a little bit bad RNG, but all I need is one more city and they're gone. That's enough, they just need to hold for a couple more hours, and France is gone. Just like that. They're now the better blue color. We're gonna end up in the peace deal with them in like 7 days. So what I'm gonna do, while I'm still at war with the Major, I'm gonna start justifying on Albania. I'm gonna put like 33 of these divisions into training. Some of you might know this number and why it's so specific. Also, let's go for local police force. I'm going to use my cavalry for garrisons. I'm going to remove the recon company so it doesn't waste any equipment. And I'm going to rush dispersed industry 3. Here's the peace deal. What do I do here? I must make sure that I steal all of their navy. I'm going to steal all of their colonies. This step is not very necessary, but I'd recommend you to go for it. I'll explain why in a bit, if I don't forget about it. And I'm gonna puppet them in the rest, gotta steal their civs, as well as resources. What the hell do we do next? The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here and join the Italian war on Ethiopia. Anyway, now we need to draw an order, like this one, and now we need to request troops from Italy. They will say no. However, if we request for a small enough number, they're gonna say yes. As you can see, I just requested 20 and they said yes. If I request another 20, they're gonna say yes again. And that's it. They only got 3 divisions left. You can put these divisions into separate order. I'm just gonna send them, I don't know, I guess here. They just need to be out of Italy. I could send the ones in the East Africa also here, doesn't matter. Also, let's look at French templates. I'm gonna go for this one. Let's train some of these divisions. Also, I'm gonna go for no garrisons for a moment, and I'm gonna go back to local police force. That way guns end up in my training queue. Next focus doesn't even matter. Let's go for infrastructure effort. Gotta keep building these mills. I gotta keep requesting Italian divisions and taking as many of them as I can. They usually won't let me have the last 3, but the rest of them, they're just gonna give it to me. Also, I'm gonna deploy these 33 divisions. Let's give them garrison orders in all of Italian core victory points. Let's go for mechanical computing. War goal on Albania is ready. These divisions are in position. I'm going to delete this order. Albania should be guaranteed by UK at this point, and it is. And I'm not scared of that. I like that because then I get a free war with the allies. Let's make sure that these divisions have left Italy. Alright, they have. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick Italy out of action. And I'm instantly going to declare war on Albania. And let's now slow down the game, and I gotta pause every hour. Okay, they joined the war the first hour, that's good. What I gotta do now, I gotta take as many victory points as possible, while controlling as few states as possible. I'm gonna do that by deleting division in Cagliari, also in Reggio Calabria, in Ancona, Firenze, Lucca, Bologna, and also Bolzano and Trento. And let's not forget about Trieste and Fiume. Every other division, select them all and hit H. And now Italy should be on the brink of capitulation. They're not gonna capitulate yet because we don't control Rome, but soon we're gonna take control over it. Here we are, we took Rome, and they are 100% towards capitulation, just like that. And the best part? There's not gonna be a Regno del Sud. Albania just joined the Allies. Italy cannot, because they're at war with Ethiopia, which is in Allies. So now we're gonna start preparing for the next war. I'm gonna delete these 23 divisions, I need the guns. Also, it's time to cap this Sweden. They have some equipment, I might as well have it. And here's the best part, I can literally feed my state to France. Well, they don't have enough score, but I could do it. Let's merge our navy real quick. Let's go for aircrew surveys. Let's deploy these French divisions. Let's make 2 almost identical naval invasions from Dunkirk to southeastern England. 2 invasions are better than just 1 because they're prepared in only 35 days, not in 70 days. And here's the peace deal with Italy. Now, the issue is Ethiopia. They have lots of score. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna puppet Italy in their core states. And I'm also gonna go for extra war reparations. Gotta make sure that I take the states nobody's taking, otherwise there's gonna be a new Italy there. I'm gonna steal as much of their navy as I can, and maybe steal some of their resources as well. 104 factories. Just like that. Yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna measure my navy again. I basically got 85 vessels from Italy. I'm gonna put some more of these divisions into training. Once again, go for no garrisons. Once these guys get guns, then I'm gonna go for local police force. Here's the cool thing. Since I took out the French colonies, UK is actually fighting here now. Technically fighting, they're basically occupying territory and they're wasting their troops in Africa. This makes Britain itself way more vulnerable. Let's go for silent workhorse finally. Let's go for superior firepower. Yeah, I just conquered half of the world. 2 major countries without even having any land doctrine. I know, OE4. And or invasion is ready. Turkey presses the Hatta issue. I want to be oppressor of Turks. It always sounds funny to me. Right, we landed. Let's now instantly rush Newcastle and all this stuff in the north. It would be much better if I had some decent cavalry though, but You can't really have a decent Division template and have cavalry at the same time. Let's get our planes to the Britain. Infrastructure effort 2, yeah. It's October 1937 and the UK currently looks like this. And here we are with some force attack last stand art. We capitulate UK on the 13th of October 1937 as Sweden. We don't only get the entirety of the Allies, but also Albania, Romania and Czechoslovakia. And here's the peace deal. I annexed tons of stuff. Did a classical thing in Canada. Got myself a Swedish protectorate of Britain. I also got myself puppets in Czechoslovakia and Romania. And I did this so quick, Kodranu is still alive. But yeah, I got 225 factories. I think when I said that I'm gonna have 10 times the industry in just half a year, I had 19, I think. So I got 11 times the industry since then. Conclusion, trust everything you see on the internet, it's always true. Take it at face value all the time. Next country we're taking out is the USA. I'm gonna make this 10 width template because I can't really afford anything else right now. I got issue with guns. Also, I'm gonna manage my production a little bit. I think it wouldn't be that bad of an idea if I went for military police, but now it's a bit too late. Let's go for formation flying. My biggest issue right now is definitely the manpower. So let's go for limited conscription. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna request my expeditionaries. I'm gonna use them to fight my wars. So based, I know. Damn, I got 50 of these divisions. Well, let me send half of them to Norway, the other half to Denmark. Let's go for extensive conscription and rip Austria. Also, let's go for extra research slot too. I'm gonna start researching air. Let's go for basic small airframe. Let's also create our agency. Let's give our guys trucks. I could also buy some oil, or I could simply stop my navy. Yeah, that's a bit easier thing to do. It's time. Let's declare war on the USA. Also, I'm instantly gonna start justifying on Norway. American divisions are kind of strong, but if I make some encirclements, I should win. They just left Boston open. Thank you. You're trying to be Jesus right here. Well, you failed. Let's declare war on Norway. Let's justify on Denmark. Let's give these guys a fallback line here. There's no way I'm gonna just take Copenhagen like that. Oh my god, look at this mess. They reconnected. And now they're disconnected. Ha ha ha. Free Washington. Don't mind if I do. No, why did I just do this? Sisyphus struggle is micro in this game, especially with a cheap crap mouse, which has more in common with actual biological mouse than those expensive gaming mice. Let's attack Denmark. I don't know what to go for. I guess I'm gonna go for secret weapons. Thank you, Italy, or well, Repubblica Sociale Italiana. Sorry for misnaming you. Let's go for flexible organization. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I forgot to send my air force here. Also, one thing I really don't like, when you're sending airplanes to one airport, you just can't add new air wings there. Like, the button just disappears. This is beautiful. No, Turkey, leave me alone. I'm an oppressor of Turks, remember? Does this look... I don't know. It looks like this state right here. It really does. South Ontario, look at this, it just looks like this state. Why am I seeing things that are not there? Also, all these divisions have almost an N-word in them. Rip Norway, let's annex them. And we took Copenhagen, let's try to take Odense. If we can do it, then we're gonna cap them. And that's it. Denmark is gone, let me annex them. I can now proclaim the Kalmar Union, or actually restore it. Now I got manpower, finally. Right, next thing I gotta do, I'm going to annex Czechoslovakia. They're too dangerous for me. No, France, how dare you raise your autonomy. Instantly gonna get it lowered. UK doesn't look very good, but this front line is horrible. Alright, this is much better. I guess I'm gonna justify on Finland as well. I'm gonna take half of this army, gonna send it right here. The rest will have a naval invasion from Stockholm into, like, Turku. You know all those South historians, when they try to say how the South could actually win in the American Civil War and they show maps like this. Well, actually... you're wrong. That's it, the USA is gone. I'm gonna annex the Philippines, I'm gonna puppet the USA. Steal their resources, steal their navy, steal their factories. Hell, I even let them have their colonies, and for some reason they instantly went for this. Time to annex Swedish Czechoslovakia. Actually, I'm so quick. I did all this while Hungary is still not aligned. Anyway, let's declare war on Finland. Wait, why are only 2 divisions naval invading? Where's the rest? It doesn't matter, I'm just gonna take them out anyway. Savo, the capital of Finland, which is not even there, it's here. Also, this lake is so buggy, it changes hands, not between me and Finland, but between Finland and Soviet Union. There you go. I'm gonna take out their states, except for these 3, because they're claimed by the Soviets. And now I can proclaim the Nordic unity. Yeah, look at this, Soviet Union is controlling somehow this lake. What? Yeah, you know what, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's a bit early, we didn't take out Germany or Soviet Union, but At this point, it's not even a question. We can easily take out Germany. We got like 3 directions from where we can attack. Soviet Union would be a bit longer, but we still got... What? Why does this happen? We still got Romania though. We could attack from Romania. So yeah guys, that's it. See you in the next video. And bye. I bet you never saw this. Cockboard.